Someone just told me that I have gained a lot of weight, which is true. Like, I'm not denying it, like it's the truth, and I don't necessarily think they meant it in a bad way or it was like a bad thing. Like even if you just like go onto my channel and scroll down and look at like my old videos from a year ago, you'll see how thin I was. Especially there's a video that I done a year ago, I think a year ago in February, so just a year ago past, and it's like a clothing haul, and to be honest, I have went back and watched it a few times because I feel I look dreadful in that video. I look so ill, like I look like I am dying in that video, and I was like, at that point, if I had kept going, if I probably had lost like another half of a stone, I probably would have died or would be severely ill in hospital. So judging by the way I look then and the way I look now, yes, I have like gained like a lot of weight. Like I've gained 2 stones, which is like fine. It's like good. I needed to gain that weight, or else I would be severely ill. So, but it does make you anorexia in your brain think, oh my god, like you're so fat, you've gained all this weight. But when you're that skinny, it's really easy to like gain weight. Like you gain weight so quickly. So I feel like we probably need to like remind ourselves that when we're feeling like, or when we're feeling down, or when we're feeling bad, that it's okay to gain weight. Like it's not a bad thing. We need to gain that weight. We need like it's healthy, and not take it as something that somebody is saying that we are fat and we are disgusting. It's not as if we are like smacked in the middle of like a healthy weight. It's not as if I'm the way I am now and I've gained over 2 stones. Then yes, then yes, you know, you can be like, oh, okay, I have gained a bit too much weight. Maybe I should like cut down on takeaways or cut down on chocolate or whatever. But I feel like when we have the covered, we shouldn't automatically go when somebody's like, oh, you've gained a lot of weight. We shouldn't be like, you know what I mean? Because we were severely underweight and we were severely ill, so we needed to gain that weight. So yeah, it's not as if we're just like a normal healthy weight and we've gained 2 stones. Because I guess like what I'm trying to say is we need to like listen to our bodies and put things into perspective. Obviously having anorexia, any kind of eating disorder, and somebody tells us we've gained weight, or someone's noticed that we've gained weight, it's obviously like we take it in our head saying, oh, we've got so fat. But it's not that we've got so fat, it's just that we were so underweight, we were so ill before, and it's a good thing we've gained the weight and people have noticed we've gained the weight. Like, I mean, like obviously like you can tell I've gained the weight, like anybody can tell I've gained the weight. I can tell by looking in the mirror I've gained the weight. I couldn't, it's not like a dramatic thing. Like it's been a year, it took me over a year, and it took me like 2 stones until you could tell that I had gained some weight. Like I feel like even when I had gained like a stone, even after gaining like a stone, I was still really skinny, and people would still tell me like people would still say to me, oh, you're still really skinny, like you still need to gain more. And so it wasn't until I guess just recently which I could see like the massive amounts of difference, whether when I gained a stone I didn't look like I was dying anymore, but I was still underweight, and I still looked very underweight and very skinny. But now I wouldn't say I'm very skinny anymore. Like people still tell me like, you know, you could do with gaining, and you could do with gaining another half of a stone, like another £5, another £10. You could do with gaining some more weight. You can eat, it's fine. You can gain some more weight. You know, you're not going to be fat because I am a healthy weight. but I'm still very small, I'm still very petite, I'm still very slim at a healthy weight. I'm like just over a healthy weight, so I could do with like gaining like another 5 pounds if I want, and I won't be fat and I won't be massive and it won't be the end of the world. So I feel like if someone tells you like in recovery like you've gained some weight, you should be like, yeah, thank you, I have gained some weight, and take it as a compliment and be like, wow, well done to me for looking healthy and not looking like I'm dying anymore. And it's like, they're not saying I'm fat, they're saying that I've done amazing by, you know, like conquering that demons in my head, and like being that courageable and eating and gaining weight. And yeah, I feel like we shouldn't really listen to our eating disorders, and it's like fine to gain some weight, and it doesn't mean we're disgusting, it doesn't mean we're fat, it doesn't mean we're massive, it's fine, it's good. And people still tell me all the time, like you're very slim. People don't go up to me and go like, before, like when I was like really like 2 stones later, like really underweight, people would go up to me and they'd be like, you're so skinny, like you need to eat something. And at one point I was out with my friends, this occasion like a year ago, I was out with one of my friends and someone came up to me and they were like, you don't look good, you don't look well, what's going on? An adult, like someone who knew me, it was, well, okay, I'll just be frankly, it was my boyfriend at the time's mum, and she's like, you don't look good, like what's going on? And I basically told her, I guess I basically just said I've been struggling with eating a bit because she has suffered with an eating disorder before in the past. She's very small herself, so I felt like, okay, I'll just like tell her. And she's like, yeah, I could tell, like I know, so you don't look good, you're going to have to eat or you're going to be in the hospital. So like when people are telling us before like, oh my god, you look so skinny, they're not like telling us like, whoa, well done, even though anorexia is like, yes. They're like they're like concerned about us, and they're basically like just telling us like, they're not like going like, you look amazing, they're basically telling us we need to gain some weight. And it's like now when I'm like with people, when I'm telling people how massive I feel or like I'm big, people are still coming up to me and they're like, no, you're still very slim, you're still very petite, you're still very skinny, but as in before you weren't very, but then in my head I'm like, how can I still be very skinny if I've gained 2 stones? But it's like, before I wasn't very skinny, before I was severely ill and dying, and now I am slim. And a good healthy weight. And you know what, if you're not slim and you've gained like 5 stones in the recovery, then that's fine, because you don't need to be like very slim, but you're definitely like not fat, and like you're fine whatever body shape you are. So instead of when someone's saying, oh, you've gained weight, instead of looking at it like as if we're looking at it like we're just like we've always been a healthy weight and we've just randomly gained 2 stones for like no reason, no apparent reason, like we didn't need to gain it and we've just gained it. It's not like they're saying it in that way. I feel like gaining weight if you've had an eating disorder isn't the same as this someone who's a healthy weight and gained weight. But if you are a healthy weight and you've gained 2 stone because you found a love for Domino's or Pizza Hut or cookies, like there's like not a problem with that. But obviously if you haven't had an eating disorder and someone's saying you've gained 2 stones, it's not really going to affect you. It probably wouldn't affect you in that way anyway, like it would have if you have like suffered from anorexia. So yeah, so basically what I'm saying is like, embrace weight gain and don't let like people trigger you so easily. And it's good that you've gained weight. They're not saying, oh, you're massive, you're fat. They're saying, yeah, we can tell you've gained weight, you do look like you've gained a lot of weight, in the sense you don't look like you're dying anymore and you're healthy.